This is real, y'all. Real. Hold up. Let me get my sounds back up. I don't even want to do the gunshots because that's damn near disrespectful for this one. I'm going to have to do something else. I'm going to have to, you know what I'm saying? Bam.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yo, this is crazy, man. Couple things. We'll first go to the article so you can have the specifics of everything. And then from there, I'll give my piece. I actually heard this. I see my man Joe. Shout out to Joe. Shout you out. Yeah, the shots are so hot, man. I just be oh damn. But shout out to my man Joe. He did post this on the Facebook page a while ago. And I've been kind of keeping a look at it. Okay, I've been keeping a look at it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and read from the article first, and I'll give my piece because my piece is riggedy real. Okay, it's gonna be riggedy real. So this is from, and I don't want to do the Nintendo Life because Nintendo Life article was okay, but there was a Kotaku article. There we go. Let's pull that up on screen. Let me pull me over. All right, let's get this together. All right, now you guys, I'm gonna pull you up on screen here, so you're gonna be seeing me. But let's get it together. Here we go. Let's see if we got it. Oh, yes. We good. Okay, Reigns. I appreciate the Booker T, man. I don't know what it is about Booker T, man. Five-time world champ. Excellent. So my man Joe had posted about this. Marcus, I'm right with you. Marcus. I'm gonna go ahead and talk my piece because I think everybody missing. And I think you right, spot on, brother. I damn near want to click your comment right now just to pull it up, and I will say it. Because, oh, wow. We almost went for a whirl. I forgot I got the restream chat up on that screen. My bad, y'all. Let me pull this over. All right, there we go. We clean. All right, my bad. Triz nipping on my Scottie Pippen, right? So here we go. Bam. Let me pull up this comment real quick. 4 times in 6 months must be an inside job. Marcus, you ain't even read the article. You like me. Okay. Some things we just think of, we like, already I know something of. But anyway, let's get to the article first, and then we'll go ahead and give a couple pieces. So it says, this article was actually published Wednesday. All right, guys. This Monday, a man with a gun robbed a popular video game store in Seattle, Washington. No one was hurt, though. The store owner is worried that the thief might return because he is still currently at large. Pink Gorilla Games is the oldest video game store in Seattle area. It sells both modern and retro video games in addition to trading cards and toys. Before this most recent robbery reported by the local Seattle Fox affiliate, the store had previously been burglarized this past July with losses from merchandise and damages totaling $14,000. Damn. On Monday, an employee named Jordan Carson was working the cash register when a man approached the counter with some merchandise. Though things initially seemed normal, the man eventually subtly revealed that he had a gun and made it apparent to Carson that the store was being robbed. It was very casual. He had his hand in his pocket the whole time. It was a subtle motion, but it got the job done, Carson told the local TV network. I knew he had a gun. He gave the man everything he demanded in order to protect himself and his coworker, who was also working at the time. The situation was caught on an in-store security camera. Now, you know what? It's not that much more. Okay, I was going to say, we're not going to be reading a damn book here, but just we're going. All right. The man, who also apparently said something to Carson about doing this because his brother was in the hospital, told the employees to empty their display case of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Damn, I guess that's some new age criminal shit, right? He demanded all the cash from the register and managed to leave with a gaming console. Kotaku reached out to ask Pink Gorilla Games about whether or not they had any luck in recovering their losses, but did not receive a response by the time of publication. And I do believe a YouTuber, Kelsey, I believe her name is, because it was Retro Gamer's video. Shout out to Retro Gamer too. I'm like, damn, shots. This is the wrong sound. Why? Like, yo, I got to expand. The soundboard is expanded, but I just don't know. And I don't want to hit this because I accidentally hit stuff like this. And I don't want to do that. All right. So, all right. The owner of Pink Gorilla Games, Cody Spencer, says that he's previously seen the thief at the store. Spencer had been live streaming at the store during after hours one night, and the man had knocked on the door. Carson is still worried that the man will return since the police haven't apprehended him. So the guy's still at large, right? It pisses me off to get taken advantage of, Carson told Fox News. It's the cost of having something people want and having a good price. Damn, he threw the shot out in there. People want in a good price. I don't know what he meant. He's talking to the news. Believe it or not, I have been on the news before. I know how it is. People might search all around for that news article. Trust me, you'll never find it. But I actually was on the news. Won't discuss. Anyways, so he says, it's the cost of having something people want and having a good price. Sadly, it opens you up to thieves and people who would take advantage. Now, pull me up on screen. That is the end of the article. I got some good shit to say. All right. So let's go ahead and break this all down. First of all, they didn't discuss the previous robberies. That's okay. Whoever writes the article, it's not, I have to write about the other ones. They don't have to do that. But that is context that's needed. Because if I believe it's actually 6 times in a matter of like an extended period, but I believe it's 4 times in a matter of 6 months. Consistent break-ins. Now, one thing I want to point out, and I'm going to start with what Marcus mentioned. Okay. And Marcus, where you comment? And I got to do it. And I know y'all leave some good comments. I got to get to your comments too. My bad. All right. So where's Marcus' comment here? I'm going to pull this up because this is one that instantly was the first thing that came to my head. Right? So 4 times in 6 months must be an inside job. That was the first thing I thought, because a lot of times, I don't know if a lot of you know, and I have been victim of crimes that were inside jobs, people that you would not think, people who are in your face. I mean, literally, hey, what's up? Playing on your team basketball, and they're saying you're the man, and they behind your back stealing. It happens. You have to watch who you trust. So that was the first thing I thought. It got to be an inside job, right? So I actually dug deeper. I wanted to find out more. I wanted to find out about crimes in that area. Crimes is higher, right? Not that much higher, but crimes are higher in that area. But being when a store is robbed multiple times, that means people know what's going on. Because I know criminals, and criminals know if I break into somewhere and I get something, if I come again, they're going to change something. They're going to prepare for a theft because they've been robbed like anybody would. All right. Shout y'all out. Red Ghost, man. Appreciate that. Like up. He right. Hit the likes. Watch it. Hit the likes. Stop playing. So anybody know you got to trust people. You got to really trust them. And if you give your trust, they can easily take advantage of you if they want. That was what I thought. So I dug deeper. I watched a couple of videos, and shout out Retro Gamer, right? I got to shout out Retro Gamer, man.
Can you
Retro
dig
Gamer,
it, sucker?
you the man, dog. I ain't up there. What you got? 1 million subscribers? Holy shiggity damn. All right. Shout out to you. I actually seen Retro Gamer's video covering this. And Retro Gamer, same thing, same Kotaku article. I read different articles. I'm sure he did as well. Good at his job, man. So I looked at this. I looked deep. I tried to figure out. Retro Gamer's answer was to move out the area. Simple, right? You're in an area where these robberies continue to happen in the same place. You need to move. But Retro Gamer, I believe, probably has not been in these scenarios. I ain't gonna ask him, but I believe Retro Gamer has not been in these situations because everybody who has knows. They say something similar to what my man Marcus said, which is true. 4 times in 6 months must be an inside job. What he said. 4 times, 6 months. I agree. it's something fishy. So I dug deeper. And, Retro Gamer's suggestion was to move, which in return could solve the issue. But if it is what my man Marcus has suggested, then that means regardless, if you move, the crime will continue because it's an inside job. There's nothing you can do. You will continue to move and continue to suffer crimes. So, and Kelsey, the YouTuber, not familiar with Kelsey, don't watch Kelsey. So shout out to her. Everybody that has any business owner, shout out to all y'all, right? But one thing I'm going to say is this. I don't believe moving's going to solve it. And I'm not necessarily sure it's an inside job either. So it put me at a dilemma. I had to start digging deeper. What is it that they did? I start going through the articles. And one thing the article mentioned that I think wasn't mentioned, even Retro Gamer, not Retro Gamer. I don't know how you slipped over that, man. And that's why I say he may not have been we're going to give you the excuse. You ain't been in a situation. I understand that. You ain't been in a situation, right? When you're in a situation, you start looking at things deeper. One thing I know, I know I got family that's in the hood. I'm not in the hood. I used to live in the hood. I don't anymore. But I have family that live in the hood. And when I say hood, I mean they're selling crack rocks the moment you walk out the door. That's what I mean, hood. I don't mean the normal. People think, oh, it's a bunch of no. Hood, which means you walk out the door, they're playing dominoes with fifths of E&J and vodka. They mix in the light and the dark. And they out there turned up and they blocking the walkway from you to get to your car. That's the hood. Okay? I'm telling you, that's the hood. That's the hood. One thing I know is that there are people who will literally rob just because. You don't have to be poor to necessarily want to rob. Some people, it's an addiction. Addiction. They just want to steal. Shit. I just want, hey, it's there. I just feel like I can get it. It's just something in me. I got to take it. Retro Gamer's answer was the times. I agree. Times are rough. The poor are getting poorer and the rich are getting richer. But guess what? The beautiful thing is that individuals and entrepreneurs are growing at a rapid rate. So you have these individuals, regardless of race or gender, can use these different tools to grow, right? So this what brought me exactly to what I believe happened, those tools. So they mentioned in the Kotaku article, they live streamed directly from the store, right? Damn, let me just go ahead and drop a bomb for myself there. That was the one I think nobody just caught. They live stream from the store. So if they live stream from the store, you're letting people know exactly what you're doing. I know it doesn't make it right. It don't make it okay. But the truth of the matter is, I'm live right now. I'm not live at Times Square. Hell, I got a picture behind me. I could be the government be searching me down, bust into a room and boom, blow it up. And I'm not even there. And I'm still giving y'all the show. Right? Because I'm not sitting here live right outside of my damn house like, yo, we doing the show. I'm live the whole time. Pull up Nick Mo. I'm here all day. 7 change worth 50,000 each. Holla at your boy. I'm not doing that. I just think it's a difference between flaunting, business, and stupidity. And this falls somewhere between business and stupidity. You live streamed. Now, I haven't watched any of the live streams, so do not take me word for word on this. Anybody else, y'all could, come up with what you come up with. This is what I think. I think while they live streaming, they're showing everything in the store. Hey guys, look, shout out my man, Nate Mo. I just said, man, Nate Mo. I just shouted out Nate Mo, right? Nate Mo's on WhatsApp. Now, Nate Mo, he's on there putting up pop figurines. Mo fan representer. And guess what? I'm sure he's not like, I'm live in Central Boulevard right here with a bunch of pop figurines. No, it's probably somewhere safe, showing them this is what I have. Bam. But it's different when you have a business location that's open, has business hours, and customers can come in, and you have a closing time where you know customers can't come in, but look, they know nobody there. So it's messed up, man. But one time, two times, three times, four times, I'm sorry. It's the live streaming. It is the live streaming. If you're live streaming, they know what you got. The burglar came in and asked for the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Either he has been there and know how much they worth. Maybe he watched your live stream. But it is something that I think businesses from this point forward need to start taking notice, because it's happening in the streets all day. The rap PNB Rock, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Same thing. They said, oh, wife out there, wonderful, beautiful dinner, bam, take a picture. And people say you can't blame that. But the truth of the matter is, when things happen, we have to lean on any evidence we got. And live streaming in a business like that, you're showing everything. You're showing what you got. You're showing the stock. They probably know how much things are worth. So not only are they coming in stealing, they're coming in and stealing exact items. 14,000, I guarantee you that wasn't cash. They knew exactly what to get. The 14,000 was probably this thick in cards, because you're putting them up live stream and say, hey, we got one for sale. This is the big one right here, 7,500. Well, damn, I know where I need to go. They come in, they case it. They walk in. Now, there's videos out there. I'm not going to show the videos. I actually seen them. There are videos. There are news outlets as well that show the burglar come in the first time and steal the 14,000. Then come in the second time, the other burglar, and steal again. Different burglar though, but broke through the same way. One glass, break. Next video, that glass has wood over it. The glass right next to it breaks. They came in the same way. Nothing different. Nothing changed. They probably knew who was there. They probably know when you left. And I can't say this for certain, but the word on the street, allegedly, okay, is that the gentleman was there late night when they were closed. Some guy continued knocking on the door. Okay. And I don't think it was two employees. I think it was one employee, and the other guy, they said former employee. He was probably just a friend, right? You run this store, you got a lot of people, probably just somebody hanging out. Guys knocking on the door nonstop. Come on, man. I want to buy some car. Please, please. I know y'all closed, but you live. Come on, you live. Why not? You're live. I'm looking at you right now. You're selling it right there. Why can't I walk in and buy it? Compelling argument for that gentleman. But one thing I want to say is it don't make it right. Still don't give them the right to come in there and do whatever. Like, you can't put the blame on the people that the crime happened to in the end. But I will say, 4 times, 6 months, you got to start looking at people close to you. You really do. I can tell you, I suffered numerous break-ins, and then they all went away. So you figure it out, and I'm going to leave that up to them, and they can figure it out. All right.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Outside of that, I ain't got too much more on this. I don't want to drift on it, because robberies is something real, something I've seen, especially at gunpoint. That's why I'm not going to say, you notice I did not say anything about this gentleman. He had the gun in his pocket. He probably really didn't even have a gun. A lot of people probably thinking that. Not me. Don't even try it, bro. Because I guarantee you, there are people who know guns and know that I can rip this gun right through my coat pocket. I don't care about this coat. So be careful, everyone. If you have a business, a store, secure yourself. I'm not a person that's 100% for guns, but I do think you need to be secure. I do believe that. Whether if you don't have a gun, you need you a taser, you need you some mace, you need you high security, get you some damn turrets dropping down from the ceiling. I don't know what you do. but you have to do something to protect yourself because there's always going to be someone who is willing to risk it all for what you have. There we go.